Hey guys, Marco here for Mountain Strength and Fitness with a quick video on how to track your calories and macros using MyFitnessPal. First thing you want to do is open the app. Now your very first time when you set it up, it's going to ask if you want to set up daily step counting as part of the app to take the steps from your phone and input them into the app. I would recommend not doing that because that's going to mess up your numbers. It's going to add extra calories to your day that you should not be eating. So please just do not do that part. So on the bottom right, you're going to see where it says more. You're going to click on there to set up your custom calorie goal based on what I've assigned to you. So the first one you're going to see there is, further down the menu, you're going to see where it says goals. We're going to click on goals. And now we're going to go to calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. Down around the middle there, click there. And now here you could input your values. So as soon as you click on the calories, this pop-up comes up. Say you're at 1,700 calories a day, you can put that in there. Next thing I generally go for is the protein. And since we are in the free version, you can't put in exact numbers, but you can round up and down to the closest 5%. So you try to get it as close as possible, and that's fine. This is just for general tracking. You can be up or down a few grams, and it's not going to make or break your success. So we're going to put in, imagine you had 100 grams of protein a day. You can go to 25%, it'll take you to 137 grams. That's going to be a bit high. If you go to 15%, it'll take you to 82 grams. That's a bit on the low end. So let's go for 20% where it automatically defaults to 110 grams of protein. So we have that. Your fat, I generally recommend having between 20 and 30% of your daily intake. And then for the rest, you're going to fill in with carbs. So until you have 100% at the bottom total, it won't let you out of the screen. So you got to play around and shuffle your numbers until you get there. As soon as you're done there, you hit the check mark. So we got that done. Now we can back out of this menu, back out again, and you can either hit diary or hit the little plus sign, and you can start tracking from there. So if you track, you can go to food. It'll ask you which meal. So let's go for breakfast. So now you can either scan your meal or search for it. First, on this example, I'm going to search. So we're going to go egg. Just put, if you had 2 eggs for breakfast, eggs, so 1 large there. Generally, these green check marked items are quote unquote verified, so they're the ones you generally want to choose first. You'll see there is some variation here, so I do recommend scanning your actual carton of eggs if you have it, but I mean, as you can see, it's like a 2-calorie difference on most of these entries, nothing to worry too much about. So if you click on the egg selection, it will let you choose how many, as well as the size, etc. So let's put 2 eggs. We got that in there. Check mark. You can also see your macros for the eggs there. Okay, so once you're there, on the bottom screen, bottom of the screen, you press add, and it goes to your meal. Now you can see it there under breakfast. Now, if you wanted to add food, you can add food. Say, I don't know, we had some strawberries with your eggs, just as an example. So you could hit strawberry search. 1 strawberry. So as you can see, be very careful with the quantities. This says 1 cup of strawberry halves, and again, like that's pretty vague. I with stuff like this, I recommend doing it in grams. So you can go to 1 gram there, and this is where you would weigh it on your scale. And now, say you had 100 grams of strawberries, put 100, and there you go. There's your 32 calories and your carbs, fat, and protein. You hit the check mark again, hit it on top, and add on the bottom of the screen. Now you could see your breakfast there. You could do the same with lunch and so on and so forth. Now say for lunch, or even better yet, a snack, we'll go to add food for a snack. And what I will do on this one is show you how to scan a barcode. So scan a barcode, and we have this quest bar here that we're going to be eating. So you can go over to the barcode with the little box on your camera, and it'll scan it, and see that, like magic, the bar comes up. I always double check just to make sure things match, because sometimes they are incorrect in here. Something worth noting is that a lot of the foods in here are created by users, and they may be incorrect, so always double check when you can. So we have this, we hit our check mark, we're good to go. we hit add at the bottom of the screen, and so on and so forth. So now that we have this, what we can do is click, if you wanted to see an overview of your day where it says 18:15 remaining, click on there. And this shows you an overview of your day in calories. So it shows you your total protein, carbs, fat, where you are in terms of, you could even go to your calories on the top menu by looking there. And then your macros, so it shows you your percentage or your total grams of carbohydrates, protein, and fat. There also is another way, which I can't record because of the way I'm doing this, but if you turn your phone sideways, it also gives you a breakdown for the day. So yeah, this is basically how you would track a meal as you go. Always remember when you do track meats and things like that, I'll give you an example. So for chicken breast, you would put in raw. I recommend weighing meat raw when possible before cooking it, because cooking does mess with the weight, and you could be eating more than you think you are if you're weighing the cooked weight and then entering it as raw, because it does lose a lot of weight from cooking. So yeah, so here, chicken breast raw, 100 grams. There's a check mark one there. So you can use that as a starter. So click on there. And if you do ever come across a meat where you're not sure, you could always put USDA. This is the USDA database. They have a food database for everything. And again, like, you could see a lot of them in there. I recommend using those when in doubt if you want to double check something. But yeah, I don't mean to go off on a tangent, just thought I'd bring that up. So yeah, we've showed you everything on how to track, how to get the layout of your meals, and this is good because it offers you flexibility. If if you're in a hurry and you don't have any food with you and you have to stop off and eat at, say, McDonald's or something, you can at least try to find something on their menu that fits your goals and work around that. And this gives you flexibility in life. Same thing if you had to grab a quick meal even at a gas station or something. You'll still be able to track it, you'll be able to scan it, and it'll make it a lot easier to work towards your goals and stay on track and know the value of the food you're eating. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.